No. No.
That was stupid.
Man, that was so stupid.
Ah!
Hey everybody, what's going on? From Rock Solid Gaming, I'm Brady Godden, and you're watching The Hot Seat, where we put our guests through a series of wings to see how hot they can truly handle. The show is presented by Rock Solid Gaming and sponsored by Winging It and Rocketeer Treats. Thank you both for these sponsors, really do appreciate it. On today's show, we have a comedian with us today. He's world renowned. He's did shows in 32 different countries. The man's done over 3,000 shows. Mr. Brian Aylward.
Woo!
Cue the applause. Cue the applause.
Yeah.
We appreciate you being here, bro.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you very much. I know you're on tour right now, the Best Con Comedy Tour.
Yeah.
I know you're a busy dude, so we really appreciate you coming on the show, man.
Yeah, man, no worries.
You ready for this?
Nope.
So obviously, we can start it off. You can let the viewers know how you are with spicy stuff.
Not good, man.
Not
Something
good?
on Pearl, man. What do you mean? No one's good with, anyone in Newfoundland said they're good with spicy stuff is full of shit, man.
I hear you.
I grew up on boiled rabbit and cabbage, man. So get ready to fucking watch sweat pour down my head.
But we were talking before production. We all started this, and you said you were living in Thailand or something like that. So you're used to some kind of spice.
Yeah, I definitely had spice, but I mean, I never get used to it, man.
No, I know.
No.
You can't get used to this stuff.
No, man, the cabbage is in my soul, you know what I mean? It's like,
All right, well, let's get into it then.
all right.
So the first sauce is Stubbs.
Who's that dude? Do you know that dude?
I do not.
right.
I assume
That's
it's
Stubby.
like an Aunt Jemima type deal.
Stubby.
Yes,
Whoa, hey. Cancel.
It is what it is.
All right.
We got a comedian here. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
All right, first one's always cheers.
Cheers.
Let's go with it.
Do it.
This one's a favorite of mine, actually.
No? Stubbs?
You ever have?
I don't think so. I'd remember Uncle Jemima. All right.
So yeah, comedy aside, before we get too much into it.
Yeah.
I know you said that time, like that's your full-time gig and all that.
Yep.
Well, what about other stuff? Hobbies? You got family? You got...
Yeah, man, I'm an uncle. I got 2 nephews,
Okay.
Nicholas and Harrison. What's going on, boys? Yeah, man, I mean, my wife, we love nature, we love traveling. I mean, that's what I love to do, is just when I'm not on tour with Mike and Colin, we just pick another country and go.
Nice.
Last year was Africa and a bit of Europe, and this year will be Europe and a bit of South America.
So no kids.
No kids, right?
So you got the freedom to do all this traveling
Yeah, man,
and
kids are
stuff
garbage.
like that. Kids are garbage.
Yeah.
You heard it here first from
Yeah,
Brian
you heard
Aylward.
it. You got kids? Get rid of them.
All right. So this next one, Chipotle. First of all, you never found that one too bad, eh?
No, man, that was nice.
That
was
one's
just,
a
that
good little
was
starter.
Good little starter.
All right, Chipotle Rebel.
Yep.
We're into this one here now.
Chipotle Rebel.
This one's a mild sauce, nothing
Okay.
too crazy.
Let's do it.
See how you think about this one. I am curious.
Oh, I think this is a sneaky one.
Yeah.
Well, because that. Yeah. You can tell. This one got that weird. Yeah.
This one got that spice, huh?
It's coming. Yeah, they got a
A little
little
creeper.
creeper, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Chipotle Rebel.
Okay. So you're on tour right now.
Yep.
You got some shows coming up in Alberta.
Yep.
By the time this air, you'll be in Alberta.
Okay.
What are you looking forward to as far as venues or cities? Like,
I mean, always Calgary, Edmonton, Fort Mac. We're finishing in BC and Kelowna, which is always fun. I mean, last year we packed a curling club there. I mean, they've been through some stuff this year for sure, so we're hoping to do that again. But, I mean, Fort Mac's always amazing. I mean, we pack Keanu Theater and just go mad.
so how many people would you say?
Keanu's like, I think it's like 550, 600, something like that. So, and then, yeah, look forward to the brisket and all that stuff, you know, the good food. And
Yep.
yeah, man.
Wicked. So you did Jack Byrne. I was at your Jack Byrne show.
Okay.
You did that one. Would you say that was probably one of your most attended?
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe not you personally, but say
No,
the Best
definitely.
Con Comedy Tour.
No, for sure. I think that was the most attended one. Like, we did Convention Center one year, which was close, and we did CBS Arena, we did more like a few years ago. But yeah, I mean, once you're doing small arenas like that, it's crazy.
Dude, that was packed.
Yeah, it was crazy.
The floor was
awesome,
packed. It was incredible. Great atmosphere
Thanks,
too.
man. Yeah, man, it was nice.
Your opener was hilarious.
Yeah, Danny
He
O'Brien.
is friggin' hilarious.
Shout out to Danny.
Yeah.
He's good crack.
He's not from Newfoundland, is he?
No, Dublin.
But he related so much to Newfoundland.
Yeah, he was blown away, man. I mean, I met him in, me and him went on tour in Asia together. And then, yeah, he ended up giving me his place in Dublin to live while I was touring around Ireland, my wife and I. And then, you know, kind of said he'd be a great host for us, right? He comes back and he was great, man. He was blown away by how close it was. He said something like, it was like Irish people doing an Irish accent.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah. But his jokes were just so relatable. Like, it's like he did much research on Newfoundland.
We felt like assholes because we brought him out to the Irish Loop. We said, let's go. But we didn't have enough time, so we were going to Mike's parents for jigs. And so we ended up just driving up Tours Cove, just fucking flying by pine trees, man. So we're like, remember this, tell your family.
Tell your family, the Irish Loop. The greatest drive in Newfoundland.
The greatest drive.
All right.
All right.
Jalapeno, you a fan?
Sure.
This one's not too bad.
Okay.
I feel like this one gets us started, but then the next
that one's starting to fuck around.
The next few isn't too bad.
Okay. Oh, that's really tasty.
I know.
That's really good.
It is, isn't it?
Yep.
All right, so I want to know more about the situation. I'm sure you've told this story multiple times.
Well,
take me back to 2005.
2005, I was teaching English in South Korea, and just not sure what I wanted to do. I was 31, so I was already kind of getting older in my head. And I had an ex of mine who we made a bet. If she quit smoking for a month, I'd go on stage. I thought she couldn't quit, so I wasn't even worried about it. She did, and I was like, fuck. Now I got to do this. And then I went on, and I was hooked immediately. I moved to Toronto like 3 weeks later.
Okay.
And just kept going.
But it was in like Asia area, right? Like it was.
Yeah, I was in Anyang, South Korea.
Okay.
Annyeonghaseyo.
What's that
mean?
My
Korean fans, hello.
Okay,
yeah,
cool. Sweet. So you still know some of that language?
Well, no, just doing my Korean, my K-pop faces. Yeah. Yeah, I know a little bit of it. Yeah, Anyang at a place called RockSolidGaming's. It was like a Friday night bar, like rowdy as fuck, man. It was teachers and like military, U.S. military, and I was supposed to do 7 minutes. I did 14. I had a bunch of friends show up, like 40, 50 people, and it went horrible. But I didn't care. I wasn't scared anymore.
No,
I was terrified. I mean, I went to I was in 3 or 4 comedy clubs before that with my name on lists, and I didn't go up. They were like, Brian Aylward, and I'm like, man, I don't think he's here.
Okay.
So I was proper scared.
So this one here, another favorite.
Yeah.
Blueberry and Scorpion from Pepper North. Great sauce. We're getting into like the 30, 40,000 Scoville range now.
Okay.
So it's going to pick up a little bit. Once we get the hair, it's all downhill from there.
Wow.
But this one's good tasting though. That's all that matters.
I'm just going to eat them like there's no sauce on them. See what happens.
That's what
Starting to happen. I'm getting a little bit of a puddle on top of my head.
I see it.
So it's coming.
I do.
All right.
So it's, going back to that.
Oh, here we go. It's happening.
Because obviously that's a big turning point in your career.
Yeah.
That whole going on stage.
Yeah.
Any wild stories?
I followed a North Korean refugee one time on stage. That was fucked.
Yeah?
I can't remember. It was a show called Beyond Borders. It was this guy from Belgium. I'll remember his name in a minute. And then he was going around and he came to this open mic, and back then it was like, I was in Korea, it was like I'd be on an open mic with a fucking accordion player, a fucking singer, fucking Russian dancer, like it was one of those. He came and he got all these eclectic kind of acts, and he said, if you want to meet us at an art gallery, there was this art gallery, had a Picasso and everything, so I was super uncomfortable. I'm like, I don't belong in there, man, I can't be going. But like, fuck it, I'll do it. And at the time, I was only 2 years in, I sucked. Can you come do 10 minutes? Sure. So I go, and it's like me and an accordion player and a Russian dancer and all these people. And he doesn't tell us, and all of a sudden he's like, so I'm there with my buddy Scott, who's actually from Mount Pearl. We're sitting there in Seoul, South Korea, in this art gallery, right? Picasso's everywhere. And he goes, okay, we got a special guest. And there's a guy literally from North Korea who escaped from North Korea. His name was Kim Jong-il. Instead of Kim Jong-il, right? I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And he went up, and he had an interpreter, and he told his whole story, how he escaped from he was a guard, then he escaped through a fence, watched his friend be electrocuted in front of him, got over the river into China. Long story short, made it there. And he's telling this story, and we're sitting there like, are you fucking kidding me, man? And then the guy goes, I'm looking at my friend, I'm like, he should be the headliner, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
So you're going up bad for this dude?
Well, I don't know. There's still 3 or 4 more people left.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they go, the guy goes, everybody, sometimes the world is a terrible place. That is why the comedy is Brian Aylward. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, man? And I had to follow a North Korean refugee.
But it was good, though.
No, it wasn't. It was fucking horrible. And yeah, it was bad.
That was back when you were first getting started.
Yeah, and then we actually tried to get him drunk. We're like, hey, man, you want to come out and party? Like, we're in Korea, right? I'm like, let's take you out and party. You're free, man. Mm-hmm. And he was actually going back to that river in China to help more refugees that night. I'm like, oh, you're a fucking superhero. I'm just a dickhead trying to get drunk.
All right, so we got Black Cherry and Reaper.
Ooh, the smell of this is...
We're getting into the Reaper stuff now.
The Reaper stuff.
The Carolina Reapers.
All right. I'm eating these too fast, but...
No, you're good.
Oh, no.
No rush.
Oh, see. Yeah, here we go.
Let's see how long you can keep that up for. Eating
Black
fast.
Cherry and Reaper. Well, you know, I'm trying to be entertaining here. I'm just trying to make people happy.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Back to the cultural gap.
Yeah.
I want to stay over there for a minute.
Sure.
How do you, because you did it for what, 7 years?
I was in Korea for 7 years.
Yep.
As a teacher. I'll see what happened then. I just changed my voice. Something just happened.
Back of the throat.
Yeah, 7 years as a teacher, and then what I did, I came home and started stand-up in Canada. I was in Toronto for a bit, Halifax, and then I went back, and that's when I met my wife, Holly, and we moved to Thailand and just went back to Asia because I loved Asia. Mm-hmm. And
okay,
so I've been in Asia 13 years total. I started a thing called Stand-Up Seoul because I started in Korea. So no one else was doing it, but I'm like, there got to be somebody else, right? So I went to this Canadian bar called Rocky Mountain Tavern, talked to the bars. We did a show. 7 people did it, and like 80 people showed up that night or something. And we just kept going.
What?
And then I started other rooms and other places because I was desperate. I'm like, there got to be other idiots like me. Mm-hmm. And we just kept going. I got a couple of things we're working on, like Mad About Comedy. We're working on some stuff. Your Hood's a Joke and stuff. Trying to get the roast battles are a big thing now. So I'm like the director of that in South Asia. And
roast battles are big over there?
yeah, they're just starting. And
Okay.
I think they'll be bigger there than anywhere because the countries have such beef with each other. Whether it's like Malaysia, Singapore, India, Pakistan, whatever. So yeah, it'll be big. And they don't get on like us with our bullshit. Like they can take jokes. They don't look at it like, be careful, that might be racist. They don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
Everybody hates China, game on.
How do you prepare a comedy show with such a cultural gap?
I just like to talk about what's going on. I mean, it seems like I talk about myself maybe too much, but it's the only way to be original because I'm just lots of people like me, so I'm just represent what it is. I just pay attention, man. I talk about what's in front of me. So when I'm in Korea, like shit'll just happen sometimes, like, and you got to talk about it. Like there was a game Dongchim, which is a joke I did for years. It's called Poop Needle in Korea, and kids literally take their fingers, they put them together in the shape of a gun, and they jam you in the asshole.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, man.
Poop
gun?
gun?
Dongchim. Yeah, Poop Needle.
Poop needle.
Yeah, in Japan, I think it's called kachu or something. It's a real thing, man. And especially when I first went there. So I didn't know. So I'm in class and fucking get fingered, right? Fucking first day. I was a kindergarten teacher. Yeah, man. So I was like, the fuck is this, man? Right? And
If
so
you did that
right
here,
away,
you'd be
comedy
shot.
gold. Yeah, I mean, right?
You'd be kicked out here.
They have a gold statue in, I think it's Gwangju, maybe? Gold statue in Korea of Dongchim. Just a guy sneaking up behind another guy and the guy's spread eagle.
So it's like it's not like an honored thing, but it's like a known thing that people do for fun, or like,
I mean, some people do it for fun. I don't know if it's as fun as it used to be, but yeah, it's a real thing. Dongchim, man. Yeah. So when shit like that happens, there you go, right? Joke number one.
Jesus. All right, let's move on.
right.
Before I don't want your mouth to go back.
I'm doing pretty good, but I'm starting to have issues. Yeah, you can feel the bubble. There's a bubbling going on in the middle of my neck.
Cheers.
Reaper, halfway through.
Drums or flats?
I'd rather boneless.
Really?
I mean, that's just me. I think that when I'm getting older, I just don't. It's just easier.
I know.
Yeah, you know.
Yep.
Am I bleeding?
No, you're
No?
sweating though.
I feel like you're bleeding.
No.
Okay, it's getting. Yeah, let's get here it comes.
Do you need some milk or something?
No, I'm good, man. I'm good. But I'm
beer?
glad you got 1% there. I'm glad you guys didn't really go for the 2. Didn't want people to be too comfortable.
It's a day from expiration too, so.
I love how water does absolutely nothing too. It's perfect.
No, milk will help you out once we get towards
No,
you.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good.
No, I'm surprised, man. All right, let's go.
All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh.
Damn, you really are eating them all too.
Yeah, well, it's rude not to, I guess, is it? All right. I think an alarm just went off my asshole. I want free winging it for life for doing this shit. I want to be able to walk into it winging it whenever I feel like it and just start winging it. Did anyone else hear the alarm?
You're ringing?
Coming out of my asshole right now?
All right.
Whatever, that one was fucking dog shit. Fuck, Stargazer. Oh, fucking.
That's fucking hilarious. All right.
Anal gaper.
Before we get too much into it with the heat, pre-show ritual or post-show ritual, do you have any?
Fuck this show, man. This one's garbage.
Taste-wise or spice?
Stargazer. Fuck. It's a skull with fucking skeleton hands. My bad. What?
Post-show, pre-show rituals. You have any rituals before a show or after a show? Watch out for your eyes.
I usually have 10 wings hotter than this before every show. That's how I do it. I like to really get bothered. And I like to, you know, when I start seeing cream kind of on my dick hole, I'm like, I'm ready to go. Showtime, baby.
Bro, if that one's hitting you like that, I cannot wait to get into this.
Well, I don't know what happened there. I fucking hate that. Rituals, no. No, I like kind of be left alone. I like to lie down if possible and just be left alone and like, and just, yeah, Mike's going over his notes, Colin's doing fucking handstands, whatever the fuck he's doing. And, yeah, when we're on tour. No real rituals, more just quiet. I like quiet.
And I was going to say, too, like a lot of the people that watch from Newfoundland are probably drunk. I drank like 9 beer in an hour and a half that night.
Did you?
Then I went to your after party, and I don't remember none of that.
Fuck, hour and a half at a comedy show.
Well, see, the way the bar was set up, and I just bought them all at one time.
Well, what you don't know is you thought this was about the show tonight. This, Brady, it's your intervention. It's your intervention. Come on in.
The family walks through the door.
Yeah, man, 9.5. All right.
Well, yeah.
We had 2 boys up in Ottawa a week ago, and they said they had 18 beer between them to the side. They were best kind after the show. And they were like, there's 2 guys over there at 18 beer. Tall boys. At a show, at a comedy show. I was like, fuck, good job, boys.
But they're having fun.
Yeah, sure, but that usually can go off the rails. Like 9 tall boys, man, in an hour and a half. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Raise your children, for fuck's sake.
No, I had a great time, man.
I can't feel my teeth.
That's the start of it. Next is your toes, then it's your legs.
They're there, though. I got teeth.
Then at the end of this, you're throwing up. All right, 1.4 million, Reaper 51. This is the older brother to this one.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
Well, they're a family of fucking assholes. Both of them.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
Good luck.
Good luck. You don't need that.
Dude, you just flattened that.
Well, I mean, that's how you eat a wing. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
I look at it like you can't be like eating it like a fucking bunny rabbit.
Fair enough.
Like you're gonna hurt.
I need a replay of that when we get this all done. You just, holy shit.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. That one went up like top left, like, that's fucked. Only the top left of my mouth is on fire and the rest of it's perfect.
Yeah, because you ate it so fast.
Oh. Yeah, this one can fuck off too. Both of these can fuck right off. Get rid of them. They're fucking garbage.
Get them out. Get them out.
Oh, man.
Well, I did want to talk about the outhouse a little bit.
Sure.
Because you are a parent on a bit of that. I don't know about the outhouse in general, but you're
yeah, one of the, you know, characters, one of the dickheads they call from time to time.
So, how did you get in touch with all that? How did you know Mike?
How did that happen, man? I came back like when I was touring around, and I came back to St. John's like, I don't know, 7-8 years ago now, I suppose. And then I met Mike. He was just a young guy doing it. And to be honest, I didn't even think it was that funny. I thought he was just a regular dude, like on his way up, you know. And then I saw him at Munn do this character, this rap character, whatever. And I was like, oh shit, that's different. I was like, that's funny as fuck. My wife Holly was with me. She goes, that's so funny. I was like, yeah, man. And so anyway, yeah, then we started hanging out, and I was like, why don't you invite him over to the house? So then he used to come over to the house. We started writing. Then I did a tour and asked Mike to come out with me, and he was opening up for me. And then we were out in BC doing my Brian Aylward Big Little BC tour, whatever the fuck it was called.
Wicked.
And he was doing Randy in the kitchen at his house, and he goes, you want to be the father and do something? I was like, I suppose, like, you know, and I did it, and that was, I think that was the St. Patrick's Day one. Anyway, we just did it ever since then. It got a good, you know, review or whatever, good buzz, and we kept doing it.
So many people from Newfoundland know you guys as those characters, man.
Yeah?
They recognize you as those characters.
Yeah, man, it happens a lot. I get offered a lot of perks on the road.
Yeah, so
By perks, I mean actual perks.
Perks, yes.
Yeah, because people think I do perks because Father does perks. I was like perks or what, man? I'm like, no, man, it's a fucking dickhead character.
All right, let me move into another thing then.
Yeah.
Because I ask all the comedians this, and I want to ask you now that we're on the topic. Let's say a stranger runs into you in the street. Do you feel any pressure to be like that?
I didn't hear anything you just said.
When someone runs into you in the street, a stranger,
Yeah.
do you feel any pressure to be something that you're not wanting to be? Like, you know?
Yeah, man, I mean, I always try to, you know, I always want people to, you know,
You know what I'm saying?
feel good. Yeah, I'm always trying to take care of everyone else for myself. That's who I am. Yeah, I always do. I hate it.
But you got to be on all the time.
Be funny, man. And
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, this guy.
But you don't mind it though.
No, I hate it.
You hate it.
No, it's always sweet when someone asks. I mean, it's not like I really get bothered, but some people will be whatever, like, fuck, I wish Father would be here right now. Or you could do him like, but I'm not a jukebox, man.
That's
like,
what I mean.
You know,
Yes.
but I always find it funny with certain people. There was a guy in Dillo one time come up to me and Mike, we're eating in the restaurant after him. Buddy comes up and goes, boss, I don't know who the fuck you are, man, but you're pretty good at what you does. Keep her up. And he fucked off.
Perfect.
I love that.
That's perfect.
That's perfect.
That's exactly what you want.
That's what I'm looking for.
And then just go on. No pictures, no signatures.
No, but it's awesome, man. Again, something's going on down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're lucky, man. Again, the people we meet is it's awesome.
All right. Enough of the fun.
Yeah.
6 million Scoville. Get bitten.
All right, let's go. Fuck yeah.
Let's do this.
All right.
Now, I will say this is a creeper.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah. Woo, that one, yeah. Fuck. All right, sure. That was the worst one.
that one's stupid, man.
Yeah, that one is fucking get bitten. How about get fucked? That's garbage. Get rid of that. Get rid of
I
that.
don't think you're the first person that said that.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Fuck. I told you, I'm on. Oh, fuck. I'm only off tour for 5 days. I got to make sweet tender love to my wife.
You still can.
And now I'm going to be bleeding out my asshole till at least Monday. I'm too old for this, man. I shouldn't be here. I'm the oldest guest you probably had. Like, I shouldn't. This is fucking stupid.
We got you here, though. That's all that matters.
My nephews will probably like this, though. But that's it. I'm doing it for you, you little fuckers. This sucks. Don't do this. Be better than your uncle. Just be better.
All right. Podcast, your podcast in the pipeline. Tell me about it. Brian Aylward, half an hour later.
Yep.
What are we talking about?
Well, it's a podcast I've been talking about for 2 years because I'm a dickhead. And I've been wanting to do it. I'm just one of those guys, like, it's like, just getting it going. But I am getting it going, for sure. It'll be out by early 2024. Did I just say 5 nines? I don't know. I felt like I said 2012. I felt like I fucking stuttered then.
Yeah, maybe.
Or was it just me?
At this point, we're both blacking out. We're just saying words. We're just trying to get through this. Okay? This is how it goes.
Fuck. What? That must be the rebel. Must be the rebel. Yeah, a real creeper.
Yeah. I highly suggest you do not do that with the NFOD.
I highly suggest you go fuck yourself. How about that? That's what I highly suggest, Brady. Take all this and shove it up your fucking ass. How about that? Where the fuck is Sean Evans?
It usually happens like this at the end of episodes. This is usually how it is.
All right. Fuck.
Leave some milk for me, too.
Fuck you. There's milk there. Jesus, you ever got how much you want? Oh, there you go. Yeah.
All right.
Fill your fucking boots. Podcast, half an hour later. Yeah, it's going to be me going mad every week for a half hour. I'm just going to have little bullet points and look at them and fucking lose my mind. And I'm going to fucking say, here, listen to that.
So that's what I was going to ask you. Do you plan on having guests, or is it just you like venting into a microphone for a half hour?
I'm not sure. I think I might have guests too because I'm lucky enough to meet so many interesting people around the world, right? They're happening to be my friends now. So I might have that, like little check-ins with friends, little whatever, because I know, really interesting people. But yeah, I think it's going to be a half hour, basically whatever I want. But it'll be rants, it'll be stories, it'll be stuff I've been holding back actually for years. I got a lot of these stories I haven't really been telling.
Why a half hour, man? It's not very long.
I just don't want to commit to too much right now because I got other things going on too. Because I'm going to start putting out more characters. I'm going to start like giving a shit more about my social media.
Nice.
So I'll do a half hour for now.
Nice.
And then we'll go from there. Half an hour later, new Flanders theme, all that.
Perfect.
Oh, fuck.
All right, Brian.
I feel like my eyes are my ears, and my ears are my eyes.
We'll do this.
Yeah.
Ask one more question. You'll do a couple shout outs, shout out your socials, and then we'll get out of here, okay?
All right.
Let's go. Let's do it. NFOD, 10 sauce, unsure of the Scoville, but it's hot as hell.
Unsure.
Unsure. Fuck. Again, do not eat the full one, Brian.
I got to be the first one.
All right, cheers for the last one.
Cheers, buddy. Thanks for having me.
Let's go. No problem, bro.
This is fucking stupid. All of you should quit your jobs. This is dumb.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
You are crazy.
Let's go.
No.
Fuck, that was stupid.
Man, that was so stupid.
Ah.
That was so stupid. Ryan, what's a weird fact about you? What's up your eyes?
What's the weird fact about me? I'm 49 years old and I came on this stupid show for attention. That's fucking dumb. I'm not gonna be able to touch my wife till the end of the tour.
Holy shit.
I got no fear of death, but I do got fear of shit in my fucking pants on the way home.
Fair
So
enough,
change the name.
Right.
No, what was the question?
The question was a weird fact about you that no one would find online.
I used to be cross-eyed when I was a kid. That's pretty cool.
Wait, really? This one?
Straight up fucking, yeah, it's called amblyopia. It actually means lazy brain. Your brain's too dumb to operate both of your eyes. Fuck!
I don't know if I can take you serious. Is that
Yeah,
serious?
man. Really? They said wear 2 patches.
Yes, bud.
I had to wear 2 patches. Stay home from school, be on the couch listening to cartoons.
Brian, thank you, bro.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
Thanks for coming on the show. A lot of people feel that way after this, but listen, you did crazy. You did really good. So we're going to do the outro. Any last minute shout outs?
Shout out. Brian Aylward Comedy. That's IG, Facebook, all of it. My website, Brian Aylward Comedy. Just go fucking look at it.
Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. There's like 89% of you guys not subscribed and are watching the videos. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Comment, like if you think you can be on the videos. Reach out to our admin teams. Fill out the application. Get involved. Thank you very much, Brian, for coming on. We do appreciate it.
Do you know?
I do.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Fuck off, everybody.